What's going on? It's Chance, Mr. YouTube. Just now recently hit the subscribe button, and I appreciate that too.
What's going on? You can tell by the thumbnail, you already know what this is going to be. I'm trying to make it as short as possible because I know most YouTubers, you watch the videos like 28 minutes, 30 minutes, telling you the basic same stuff. And it's obviously so you can throw their ads on there and get money and get revenue. It's not wrong because obviously if you're here, that's what you want to do. You want to make money on YouTube. So with that being said, this isn't for the likes and the subscribes and all that good stuff. But again, why are we on YouTube? To make money. So if you appreciate the video, hit like, throw a comment in, say what your piece is, all that good stuff is. But how to start a podcast anytime, 2022, whatever. I'm going to give you me. I'm not going to tell you what all these other YouTubers say. Same thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell you what I did. If you follow my channel, if you don't, you should subscribe. But if you follow my channel, you should know we stay real. We stay unique. We don't do what other people do. If something works and it makes bread, we'll try it out. But we don't do what everyone says to do just to do it. So the common YouTuber is going to tell you, have a niche. Like, for example, on here, I have a lot of podcasts. They'll say, if you do wrestling, stick to wrestling. Don't do anything. Wrestling podcast, wrestling podcast, wrestling podcast, wrestling podcast. Do that, and the algorithm will hit, go everywhere it needs to go. You get your viewers, you get your subscribers, you get your likes, all that good stuff. Is it possible? Maybe. Trust me, I've tried some tips. They ain't really work. They also tell you if you do the wrestling, or if you do hair, or if you do makeup, or if you do it yourself vlogs, whatever, stick to just that. Don't do anything else. As you can see, again, if you're on my channel, I have wrestling, I have Marvel, DC, where we talk TVs, movies, all that good stuff. I have a talking shop that we just started where it's just a bunch of dudes talking that barbershop talk. And throughout the year, when it's time, we have a fantasy football podcast. So YouTubers will tell you don't do that because you're fucking up the algorithm. Like, it's just going to be left, right, up, down, left, right, B, A, B. So let's start. That's old heads if you don't know Contra. But they could be right. And as you can see by my channel, I've got like 4,600 subscribers. So maybe I am wrong. But if you're doing a podcast or you're starting a YouTube channel and you want to do a podcast, shouldn't you want to be yourself? Like, cool, get the money, get the subscribers, get the sponsorships, get all that good stuff, get the ad revenue. But do you want to do it being someone else? Or do you want to do it being yourself? I want to do it being myself. I hope you want to do the same. So I'm going to give you my tips real quick. One, definitely find out what you want to do. Because if you just turn on the channel, other people, I've heard other people say this too. If you just turn on the camera and just start shooting off, I mean, cool, you get content. But what's that cliche thing they say? It's quantity over quality? No, quality over quantity. Like, you want to put good shit out. You know what I mean? I've erased a lot of videos I had in my past because I was just doing stuff. I didn't know where I wanted to go. Find what you want to do. Even if it's multiple stuff, start with one first. I'm not saying stay there, but just start with one to get it rolling, to get familiar, to get, to get comfortable. Start with one. Once you figure out what that is, get the ball rolling, make content, and then you can go on to, oh, you know what? I've been doing this hair thing for a minute. Like, now I want to show people how to do makeup. Cool. But now you know what to do. Now you know how to upload. Now you should know when your subscribers are coming, when most people watch. You always check your analytics. That's another thing. But it's not really a point I'm going to tell you. But, check your analytics. It'll tell you the times when and when not to post your stuff because that's when the viewers come. 2, once you find what you want to do and you start getting into the rhythm, 2 is you have to be consistent. You can't do what I used to do. Because I never really took YouTube serious. I'd post a video on Monday, January. I wouldn't post another video to February, March. You're not going to get any traction, any subscribers if you do it that way. You've got to be consistent. So make sure when you figure out what you want to do, what podcast you want to start, that you know exactly what time and what day you want to do it. And I'm talking about the ones that you videotape and then you upload. I'm not talking about live stuff. Live is a whole new thing. If you guys want me to talk about live stuff, then put in the comments and we'll go there. But as far as pre-recorded stuff, you want to know, all right, so if I shoot it on Monday, when will I have it edited by and when will I put it out? All right, cool. So it takes me 2 days to do everything I need to do. So Wednesday is a good day. Cool. Post every day, every week, Wednesday, same time. Don't post a new episode Wednesday at 8, then throw it at 10, then throw it at 1, then throw it at 5. Because then your followers have no idea what you're doing. They don't know when to check up for you. You know what I mean? So keep it consistent with, we're talking one podcast. Obviously, if you do 2, now you really got to start thinking like, okay, cool. So if I do wrestling, I post it every Saturday. Cool. All right. So I do Marvel DC. I do that. I post that every Tuesday. You got to know. So if you don't have all your stuff together or you're not very, what's the word? This is all free. Like I didn't write any of this down. I'm just shooting from the hip, letting y'all know, just hitting y'all with game. So pardon me if I stumble across some words, but I'm not really the detailed type. So if you're not super detailed, then stick to one. Start with that. Or hire somebody or have a friend with you that can do all that stuff. A team is very important. I would say that's a side jewel. Have a team. But, people are fickle like that. So whatever. So first one is pick what you want to do. Get comfortable. 2, pick a schedule. You got to stay in your schedule. 3, invest in equipment. It should be number 1, obviously, but invest in equipment. You have to have a mic. If you can't really afford a mic, get some. Google has some good stuff. Like, check it out. Google has some good stuff. A nice little $50 mic. It'll do what it got to do until you're ready to take it to the next level. Like I said, if you want the super tips, then like I said, go check out a video that Buddy has 10 million subscribers, and then you'll get it. This is the startup. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Tips. You need a mic. You need a software program, whatever it is, Final Cut, whatever it is. None of this is sponsored, by the way. Final Cut, whatever it is, chop it up, put it out. So find what you want to do. Be consistent in your schedule. Invest in your equipment because you're definitely going to need it. 4, now if you don't want to be on YouTube, you want to just be on Spotify, Apple, or whatever else DSL they have, then Anchor. That's where I started. Anchor. Go to Anchor. Again, this isn't sponsored. I wish it was, but whatever. Go to Anchor. It's very simple. Like I was super dumb when it came to how to do stuff, putting it out there on all different platforms. If you're familiar with music, Anchor is pretty much like CD Baby for artists. You put it out there and then it spreads it everywhere it needs to go. So if you only want to do audio, go to Anchor. They got you. If you want to do both, follow the tips that I told you for YouTube, but you can also use Anchor so you could have both. So maybe you'll give people the audio first early, and then you'll give them the visual later, or however you want to do it. It's your world. You know what I mean? But like I said, be yourself. It comes off better anyway. If I'm watching someone and they sound like they're copy and paste or they're not really authentic, I'm not really watching them. Be yourself. If you don't get a certain amount of subscribers within a certain amount of time, it's all good. You know what I mean? Just you have to stay. You have to stay the course. You got to be consistent. I'm gonna tell you now, unless you're one of them overnight success, you're not gonna start a channel February and by April have 10 million subscribers. It's not gonna happen. It took me like a year to go from 600 to 45, where I'm at now, 4,500 now. It took about a year and some change to get there. And it was being consistent because I kept on going and I kept on at it. It's a job. Whether you like it or not, it's a job. So if it's a job, make it fun. Do what you want to do. Be you. And I guarantee if you be yourself, they will come. It might take time, but they will come. So if you like what I said, like the video, show love, subscribe, comment, tell me what kind of podcast you want. Maybe we could do future business. Maybe we can cross promote, whatever you want to do. Like, I'm open. So like, share, subscribe. And I wish you success in 2022 and future for you doing your thing.
You gotta do it 'cause you can. Mozzarella or ricotta is no cheese in the pan. Get it how you got it.